Hi guys, I've been working on my master bedroom for 2 days. In today's video, we're going to be finishing up a bunch of vignettes and then we're going to move into the finished look and a tour, so stay tuned. Hey friends, I'm back in the master bedroom. It is Thursday morning and I do this often. I do a vignette, I stand back and look at it for a day and then I'm like, ugh, I hate it. So I'm gonna make a few changes here. I'm gonna be adding a candle sconce there with a garden ball on top. And I'm gonna be correcting this little vignette I did yesterday. And I'm gonna be adding some American moss to it. I had some left over in the basement and I thought, what if I put a layer down and then put my bunnies on top of it? I'm gonna try to mimic what looks like soil, you know. I'm just playing. So I've got some out and I'm just gonna spread it around. I think that looks a lot cuter already. And now I need to put this in. And I think that looks cuter already. Now, I also brought in 2 book boxes to elevate my lamp, and then I added this greenery to sort of conceal it. And then I brought this topiary over that was next to the bed, and that's gonna complete this look on the table. Now I have this candle sconce, and I thought I would just put this next to the mirror and then add a garden ball just to add a pop of color, because it is so stark white. And I also thought it'd be more like a grouping of 3. So we've got the little tobacco basket, a mirror, and then we'll have this beside it with a garden ball. I think just to add a little bit of texture, I'm gonna add one of these cute Easter napkins from Home Goods and just angle it and then put my vignette on top of it. Let's see how that looks. And that's how it looks for now. I'm gonna step back and think on it, but in the meantime, I'm gonna put a garden ball on top of that candle sconce. And this is what I'm gonna place up there. Love it. So now I decided to add a chair next to this. So if we are up in the master bedroom watching TV, we can sit down in this chair, have a little cup of coffee, sit our drink down, and we've got a cozy, cute little area over here. All right, friends, you're gonna get to see me being indecisive and all. I'm taking that down. I'm gonna place that sign in its place to go right there. I think that looks much, much better. And it's actually turned into a cozy little corner. All right, to start, let's decorate the inside of this little baker's hutch. And to start, let's add this cute, adorable bunny plate. Where did I get this? No clue. But let's place it in here, just like that. And now I'm gonna add this little piece right here. And a bunny. And that's how the top shelf looks. Now on this shelf, I'm gonna add a larger bunny platter that goes with this one. And we're just gonna sit this right in the center. Now we're gonna add this. We're keeping it super simple. And a bunny. And a bird's nest just to add a little texture. Now on the bottom shelf, I'm just gonna place this cute little wreath right there. I'm gonna throw in a pop of yellow, so I'm adding this cute little pedestal, and I'm just putting a cute garden ball on top. Again, keeping it super simple. Now I'm gonna add this cute little bunny, and I've sat him on a pot just to elevate him a little bit. Now I elevated the bunny so that I could put some lamb's ear right there. And now I'm gonna add one more thing. Now I'm gonna add this rusted letter R. And I'm just gonna place it right there. That's what we have going on up top. Moving down, and moving down. So when I step back, that's what you see inside. So all in all, I think it's pretty cute. I've already shared this area with you, but this is driving me insane. This electrical outlet right there, it's so unsightly, I can't take it. So I ran down to my storage room. I was looking for a big round basket that I could throw blankets or perhaps a few pillows in, with no luck. I basically used all my big round baskets. So this is my next option. Let's see how it looks. Next, I'm adding this cute farmhouse terrarium. And I'm just gonna sit it there on top of those boxes. And I think it looks really cute. I put some greenery in it and 3 LED flameless flickering candles. Now I don't have those turned on right now, but I will show you the full look once I get this room completed. It's all these little details that will make the room look cute. Next up, let's decorate an old farmhouse door. I love old doors and I love decorating with them, especially when you have a big wall here and you have nothing to put on it. You can always use an old door. Simply lean it and then throw a wreath on it. So let's do that. So I have this beautiful wreath and I'm gonna hang it right here. All I did was put a little nail right there. And done. Do you guys think I'm gonna stop at just a wreath? If you know me, sound off in the comments below. Am I gonna add something else or leave it? I think we all know the answer to that. Let's add a sign. See, I think that looks pretty darn cute. It also ties in better with the wood flooring and my furniture piece over here, just by adding a little bit of warmth up top. All right, guys, I'm not just stopping at the cottage sign and the wreath. I've just decided to do something else to this door. And when I show you, you're gonna say, don't do it, Liz, don't do it. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. Sometimes I just don't know when to stop, guys. I was down in my storage room and I found these 2 pretty hooks. And I thought, oh gosh, I could hang my robe there next to the bed. This also ties in nicely with the wood floors and the furniture. And like I said, this is super stark white, so I do like the warmth of the cottage sign. I love the texture of the wreath. I wish this was dark. Maybe I'll paint that so it will all, mesh better together. Maybe that's what I'll do. But I'm gonna add 2 hooks. I think I got these hooks at Lowe's. I could be wrong, but gosh, I found them in the package and I thought, I can't let those go to waste. And I think those will look cool on the door. 1 down, 1 to go. All right, guys, and this is how it looks. So when I want to go to bed, I can just hang my robe right there. When I get out of bed in the morning, there it will be. Okay, I ran down to my basement and I found this old metal wall embellishment from the Tuscan days. I think eventually I may paint that a lighter color, but you know what, I'm gonna add it. I just love it. It's been years. I'm using what I have, and I have to say it's kind of fun bringing back old pieces. And that's what it looks like. So I have a mirror over here and I'm wanting to add a shelf above it. And this is the shelf I'm going to add. And that's what it looks like above the mirror. I added this to the top of my shelf. So I I just brought this up from my storage room, and I used to use this a lot back in the Tuscan days, and now I'm going to fill it with some of these. I had these in my basement storage room, and I thought, hey, I know exactly where I'll use them. Yay, I'm finally done. Let's get into part 2 of the video. Hi friends, happy Friday. So before we get into the decorating portion of this video, I want to touch base on one thing because I noticed in the comment section, I got quite a few comments about this bedroom and the fact that it's so modest looking in comparison to the rest of the house. I couldn't agree with you more. I totally agree. All right, funny little story. Now, right before we moved here, we purchased a dresser and 2 tables to go on either side of the bed, a new headboard, footboard, and side rails. We also had just bought a brand new adjustable base bed before we bought this whole set. But I did ask the salesman, I said, will this adjustable base bed fit into this frame? He said, oh, absolutely. Wrong. So they deliver it, and when I saw it, I went, oh, it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful. And then the guys were like, miss, we have a problem. I said, what's the problem? They said, we can't get your bed to raise. Like I said, we've got an adjustable base bed. It comes with a remote. I should do a video on this bed alone because sweet dreams, baby. That's what I think when I see this bed and I get into it. It's like, snooze land. It comes with a remote. It's got lights under the bed that light up. So if you have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you hit the button and you can see where you're going. You can raise it up. You can lift your feet. It's got vibration options. So it literally feels like you're getting a massage from your feet to your head. And it's like this wave. Oh, they've got a wave option, and it's like, you can feel it underneath you. And I'm telling you, we put this on every night before bed. We're out in 15 minutes. We're sleeping like babies. So when the delivery guy said it wouldn't fit, my husband said, well, you've got 2 options. You can either not put the bed up, but we spent all the money for this wonderful bed, and to not be able to use this and put the head up and the feet up if we want to. I was like, it was kind of a no-brainer. I'm like, no, sorry. As much as I love that, we have to return it. So that's what we did. So my husband said, well, don't you worry. We'll find another headboard and all that. Well, we've been searching online and we are not having any luck. And we've been doing it for 2 years. It's like it's too tight of a fit or something. And so anyway, long story short, that's what happened. And that's why I have yet to really decorate this room, because I was waiting to get a big, beautiful headboard and then decorate the room around it. Does that make sense? All this chitter chat, and I could have just said that in 2 sentences. With all the decorating I've done the past 2 days, I will admit, although it looks much cozier, much prettier, it's still missing a few key components. So I would like to go over those real quickly. Curtains for one. If I can go take a snapshot of my curtains in the foyer, I will place a little picture right here so you can see what I'm talking about. But I want to order 4 curtain panels on Amazon. Those curtains were very inexpensive, great quality. They're lined white, and then they're browns. They actually have some like light blue ones too that might look really good with this comforter. So I'm going to take a look, and I might get one or the other. But curtains are going to add texture and warmth. And what I plan to do is take the curtain rod up higher and you know, take it across, and then drop the curtain panels to the floor so they puddle. And I think that would look really pretty. We also need a huge area rug because the whole room is hardwood floors. It's very echoey, and yeah, in the wintertime, it does get rather cold in here. So I think that would be really nice, a big area rug under the bed that extends out further. And lastly, I mean, obviously, a headboard and footboard. So those are really the three components that are missing here that would really make a big impact. But I used what I had, and I'm mixing styles. I mixed Tuscan with farmhouse and a bit of traditional. So I think it all works. I really like it. So without further ado, shall we get into the decorating portion of the video? Let's do it. And really the only thing I did here was I added a metal Tuscan wall embellishment and two little plants, just so it looks a little cozier when we're laying in bed watching TV. Now over here, I really like how this little cozy area turned out. You know, we added the black baker's hutch. We decorated the inside of it. And then over here, we created this cute little sitting area with a mirror. I put that sign, which I believe says the garden, and added a candle sconce with a garden ball. Over here, you guys may remember, this was in my family room. This was that sofa table we moved out, and we got that beautiful console table on Amazon in lieu of this. And I brought it up here because I had nothing to go in that place. And I decorated it, added a mirror. I brought in some white pieces to tie in all these white accent pieces together. I added a shelf above with a cute little wreath and a bunny. So there's one thing I wanted to show you. When I was at Walmart before all this stuff happened, I came across, let me see if I can show you. I came across a spotlight, like a can light that looks like this. And you can rotate it, you can put it on the ground, but I chose to put it back here behind the clock so I could uplight the ceiling. And anyway, I kind of like it. So just a tip. And I've got one over there on the other side of the room to add light where the vaulted ceilings are. So I think that gate is so cool. I love it. And so I actually put another spotlight right back there behind those Tuscan canisters, and it kind of uplights the gate at night. So it looks so pretty when we're lying here in bed. And I'm all about ambiance. I like a little light here, a little light there, but very subtle. It's very subtle, but cozy. And see, adding some ambiance in the little farmhouse terrarium at night. Those are on timers, so they come on about the time we come up here to bed, and they're on for a short period of time, but it's cozy. I love it. So you can tell this room is really a large room, and so I felt like I could add a lot. I know for some people it's too much, too many vignettes, but for us, it really cozy. When you've got a big room like this with big tall ceilings, it really does help create a cozy factor. So that's why it took me 2 days to do this. I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and now I'm really happy with it. My husband came up here and he's like, wow, it feels like a little apartment in here. And I said, you think? And you may be able to see my flameless flickering candles on either side of the mantle shelf I made. And that also brings a cozy factor. And I added a spring bunny pillow, and then over there, I added a little spring bike pillow, which is super cute. But can you guys see my vision? It's gonna look so much better when I have those curtains, because these are kind of big wide windows. So if I take the curtains up high and I drop them, it'll look much more grand and substantial in here. Until we get a headboard, you know what I mean? We do have a ceiling fan. It doesn't give off a lot of light for whatever reason. So we've got lighting there, and then we've got lighting where the TV is. We have lighting there in this cozy little area. We have lighting here, another little sitting area. We've got lamps on either side of the bed. So yes, I was definitely trying to bring the cozy factor. Also too, if I wanted to bring more light, I could take one of my cute little shop lights, clip it to the top of my door right there, and spotlight the wreath. I could do that too, and that would be cute. So the takeaway here is, don't be afraid to mix and match your styles. I've got a lot going on in here, and I've got Tuscan, I've got French country, I've got traditional, and I have farmhouse. And I'm not afraid to do it, guys. I'm just using what I have. So for example, if you're into farmhouse, but you want to change it up, or you're tired of just a lot of white, don't be afraid to take a big, heavy piece, chunky piece like that wall gate, add some big, heavy iron pieces with all that white, and it really gives it an interesting look. Now with Tuscan, you know, or French country, don't be afraid to start adding in some lighter, whiter, brighter pieces. And kind of that's what I did over here. You know, the decor I think is like more French country, but the mirror is black, the shelf is black. You know, this is a different wood color, it's more traditional. And then I lightened it by adding these white pieces on the side. So, and I think it works, I really do. And you know, I think it modernizes maybe an old look and brings it a little more current. So you can get away with it for several more years. All right guys, well that's gonna wrap up my video. I hope you enjoyed watching the process. Didn't buy a stitch of anything. I used everything I had in my basement. It was kind of fun. You know, I'm always like, when I decorate, I'm like, oh, I need to run out and I can get this, or I'll get that. But I need to like shop my storage room more often, and I really should do a video down there because it's looking a little depleted down there, believe it or not. And so I need to like reorganize and take note of what I have. So anyway, I've been having fun. It's like Christmas going down there. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I'm praying for all of you, everyone worldwide. I hope you all stay safe and sound and healthy. And I will see you guys Monday. I think we will be down in the basement because really that's all I have left to decorate. And that's a big feat in itself. Trust me, we got a lot to do. Here's a closer look at the decor. for your love, your support, your wonderful comments. Love you guys. I'll see you Monday. Mwah. Bye, guys.